It's another lovely sunny day today, and Hector is... Wait a minute. Hector's doing nothing.
Yep, it's such a pretty day, I'm just going for a drive in the country.
Ah, that's nice. It's good to relax.
Hector!
Okay, it's the kids.
Can you make us a Ferris wheel? Can you make us a Ferris wheel? Can you make us a Ferris wheel?
Yeah, I can do that. We'll just go get the parts. Be back soon.
Says Hector. And off Hector goes to pick up the parts to make a Ferris wheel. Wow, that's a lot of parts.
Sure is.
When he gets back to the playground, it's time to unload all the parts and get to work. To make a Ferris wheel, you start with the gray part. This is the motor that makes the Ferris wheel go around and around and around. Then you have 2 round yellow and blue circles and 4 yellow and blue support posts. These are attached to the gray part to support the whole structure. Next, you have 8 green and yellow support pieces that connect the motor axle to the big round frame. And last of all, you have 5 orange carriages, 1 for each little car. Ta-da!
Can we go for a ride? Can we go for a ride? Can we go for a ride?
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Thank you, Hector.
Yeah, thank you, Hector. Oh, there's Rapido on his way back to the station, when suddenly, vroom! Wheeler goes rushing by, and Rapido thinks, oh dear, I better put on my siren and stop Wheeler going so fast. Wheeler, stop! No, says Wheeler. It's a lovely day, and I'm faster than you. This is a race. A race? Says Rapido. I'm an officer of the law. I'm not supposed to race. Then don't, says Wheeler. I'm faster than you anyway, because I can go vroom and big rock in the middle of the road. Rapido turns around really fast and heads back to the top of the cliff.
You okay?
Says Rapido.
Yeah,
Says Wheeler.
but can cars climb trees? Don't know, but I think I should call Hector.
Calling all Hectors, calling all Hectors.
And there's good old Hector on his way to help.
Okay, Rapido, this looks like a job for Tug, the tow truck. Be right back.
So Hector heads off to get all the parts needed to make Tug the tow truck. There's quite a few. Let's get rolling.
Roll 'em out, Hector, roll 'em out, Hector, roll 'em out, Hector, roll 'em.
Nice to see you back.
Says Rapido. To build Tug the tow truck, you start with the flatbed. Then you put on the cabin. And of course, the bumper. Next, we put on the wings. Some people call them wheel arches. There's 4 of them, and they go over the wheels. And of course, we won't get far without the wheels. There are 4 of those too, 2 on each side. Next, we have the hydraulics. That's the machinery that makes the boom go up and down. And we have 2 headlights, 2 wing mirrors, clunk, clink, a super-duper siren and light assembly, and finally, the main boom and hook. Ta-da! Hi, Tug. Tug is going to lower her hook down to Wheeler, who's a bit frightened. Then she's gonna, hook him. And pull, and pull, and pull, and up comes Wheeler. Hooray! Thanks, Tug and Hector. Hey, Hector, you think Wheeler's gonna get a speeding ticket? Yup. It's very lightning-y, isn't it?
Oh, there's some more.
And it set fire to the farm. Wheeler is on his way to go trick-or-treating, and that fire is looking like it might be out of control. Poor Wheeler. He's gonna come around that corner and run straight into... a fire at the farm. What can Wheeler do? He could make cookies, or he could dance. Oh, there's Hector the Tractor. Maybe he can help. Hector, there's a fire at the farm, says Wheeler. Now, I could make cookies, or I could dance, but I think we need to make Hose the fire engine. Quickly! Hector races off to get the parts to build Hose the fire engine. Quickly. Let's Let's get those parts on the flatbed. Quickly. Then Hector races back to Wheeler in the farm. Oh, I said races, Hector. Now, in order to build Hose the fire engine, we start with the body. Next, there's the big red storage compartment. And of course, the ladder. Then, there's the bumper. Have to watch out for bumps. Relax, Wheeler. And we have 4 wheels. 2 on one side, 2 on the other side. Next, we have the wing mirrors. Clunk, clink. 2 headlights. Very important at night. And a bell, and a light, and a siren. And of course, no fire engine without a hose could be called Hose. Ta-da! Hi, Hose. Wheeler says, I was driving along on my way to go trick-or-treating and put out that fire, says Hector. Whoosh goes the water from Hose's hose, right where it's needed to put that fire out. Naughty lightning. Soon the fire is out and Wheeler can go trick-or-treating with his friends. Thank you, Hose. Hey, Hector, who are you going to dress up as for trick-or-treating?
Oh, I think I'm gonna dress up like Hector.
Hey, guess what? Ray's has a vegetable stall where he sells what? Wait, there aren't any vegetables there to be sold. Hector? Oh, there's Hector. When Hector gets to Ray's vegetable stall, Ray's explains, well, I wanted to build a vegetable stall, but I forgot the vegetables.
Oh, I can help with that,
says Hector. And off he goes to the farm.
Hi there, Scooper,
says Hector.
Ray's needs some vegetables for his vegetable stall. Can you help out? Why, you bet we can, Hector. That's what we do here, grow vegetables. Great, let's start with these, says Hector.
Now, can you tell us what this is? It's a... Yes, it's a cabbage. And 6 cabbages go straight in the box. Next, this orangey red little guy is called a... Yes, a tomato. Tomato, tomato. It's called a tomato. Now this young lady is usually orange. She grows under the ground and she's called a... That's right, a carrot. A really cool carrot.
Oh yeah, we'll have a box of those, please.
Now this little fellow is green and he looks like a little tree. And he's called B. Yes, that's what it's called. Strange word, great vegetable. Broccoli.
And now, please welcome a leafy vegetable called...
Yes, spinach. Very good. And finally, you see a lot of these at Halloween. It's a... You bet. It's a pumpkin. Into the box they go.
Thanks a lot, Scooper,
says Hector.
These vegetables are exactly what Ray's needs for his vegetable stall.
And off Hector goes doing what he does best. Helping. Hey, Hector, you're back, says Ray's.
Oh yeah, I got you cabbages, tomatoes, carrots, broccoli, spinach, and pumpkins. Oh, Scooper says hi.
Thank you so much. I'll raise him up and put him in my vegetable stall. You know what? I think this deserves a whoopee and a whoopee. Thank you so much, Hector. Bye. So now you know about 6 different vegetables. Bye. Hey, there's Hector. And there's Ray's.
Hi, Ray's. Nice place you got there,
says Hector. These houses sure are pretty.
Sup, Rapido? Like your Rapido Rancho house-o.
And there's Hook in a nice house, and Stitch in a nice house. Hector sighs. I feel a bit sad. Why is that?
I know why I feel sad. I need to build myself a forever home. That's what I need to do. Oh, yeah, let's go.
So Hector heads off to pick up the bits that he'll need to build a forever home. Ray's is helping.
Thanks a lot, Rays. That's a big help.
Let's get these materials onto the flatbed and get to building.
Roll 'em out, Hector, roll 'em out, Hector, roll 'em out, Hector, roll 'em out, Hector.
Let's make a forever home! So, for Hector to build a new house, he'll need the frames. Next, he'll need the ceiling, and the windows and the doors. Next, there are the pillars. Very stylish. There are 4 of those to help hold up the roof. And more windows and doors. Now it's time for the picket fence. That kind of fence is called a picket fence. And we have to have a lift. And we have to have a great big version of Hector's hat. And finally, the signs that say, Hector! Hector has a forever home. Go, Hector! Go, Hector! Go!
Excuse me,
Says Hector.
I don't think I want to go right now. I'd kind of like to stay right here. Bye.
It's a wonderful morning, and there's Pedal. Have you met Rocket? He's a motorcycle, and Hector's good friend. Hector built him too, just like Pedal. Oh no, the road is all broken. However will you pass? Can you help Pedal and Rocket, Hector? We will have to build a bulldozer. Let's start with the chassis. Add the body of the bulldozer. Now add the push frames on either side. What should we add next, Hector? Oh yes! 2 wheels on either side. Do you know what these are called? These are the wings. Oh! The mirrors on both sides. Hector, it looks like we are missing an important part of the truck. Wherever can it be? Uh-oh! Hector, the bucket is right behind you. Oh! Let's take the bucket back and attach it to the body of the bulldozer. Hello? Hello? Scooper, can you help us fix the road? Oh, thank you, Scooper. You've done a great job. Whee! Uh-oh. Oh dear, the road isn't ready yet. Hector, we now need to build a concrete mixer. Let's start with the chassis. Now add the body. A gray bumper in the front. 4 wheels on either side. a yellow platform where the drum will be placed. Now the most important part, where the magic takes place. Now this gray part to keep the drum in place. Red, green, yellow headlights on top of the body. Lastly, the mirrors on both sides. Hello, Sealer. Could you help us?
Wee-hee!
You've done such a great job, Sealer. Thank you. The road is not ready yet, Pedal and Rocket. Just one last step to a brand new road. Let's make a road roller, Hector. Let's attach the body to the chassis. Wings on the back. 2 big gray wheels under the wings. 2 mirrors on both the sides. An orange frame in the front to hold the cylinder. Now, let's add the cylinder. But which one is it? Is it this one? No. What about this one? Well, that just leaves this one, the cylinder. Let's add this to the body. Hi, Squish. Can you help fix our road? Great job, Squish. Thank you so much. There, Pedal and Rocket, your road is ready. Thank you, Hector. See you next time.
Green, Whirly, and Bo are a little nervous. They're waiting for Train all by themselves. They've never gone on a train without Mom, and what's making them really nervous is that Train hasn't arrived yet. Hector, says Green, we've been waiting for Train to arrive for ages and he hasn't. Can you help? Yep, says Hector. And off he goes to get the parts for Train. Now, Train has a lot of parts. I mean, a lot of parts. And they're big and they're wicked heavy too. Hector has to be really strong to carry all those parts, especially that fast. Here we are. Now, to build Train and his carriages, you start with the bed. Then you add the cab and the big, strong engine. That big round piece is where they make the steam in a steam engine. The next piece goes on the front. It's called the buffer. It's there to protect the front of the train. After that, we have the wheels. On Train the engine, there are 4 of those. 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Then we have to add the connecting rods. There's 1 on one side and 1 on the other. These help to put the power from Train the engine into the wheels. Of course, we have to have the lights in the chimney too. Haha, Train is starting to look like a train. Next, we have the beds for the carriages. Told you there were a lot of parts. And the bodies for the carriages. There are 3 carriages on this train, so 3 bodies. And then the doors for the carriages. There are 6 of those, 2 on each side. Next, each carriage needs 4 wheels, just like Train. That's 2 on each side. When you add it up, that's 12 wheels. Each set of wheels needs a connecting rod, just like Train's wheels do. And last, to join the 3 carriages together with Train, you use big, strong bolts. Ta-da! Hi, Train. Now, let's get moving here. Green, Whirly, and Bo get onto train's carriages once the doors are open. Then the doors shut and we're off. Over a bridge and across a river. Then through a tunnel under a mountain, and all thanks to Hector. Thanks, Hector. Okay, Ray's has a problem. A whole bunch of packing crates have been dropped off, and Ray's has to make sure that each one gets delivered to the right place. Ray's thinks to himself, I can lift them, but I can't deliver them. Gee, I wonder if Hector can help. Oh, hi, Hector. I need some help delivering these crates. Do you think Tipper might help?
Yeah, I bet he would,
Says Hector. I'll go get him now. So Hector goes off to get all the parts he needs to make Tipper. First, we've got to get all the parts into Hector's flatbed. And up they go! Wow, that's a lot of parts. Then it's back to Ray's place to move those crates. Sure is a pretty day, isn't it? When Hector gets back to Ray's, he unloads all the parts and gets to work. To build Tipper, you start with the bed. Then you put on the body and the container and door. That's where the crates will go. Then there's a bumper, in case you go bump. Then we put on 2 wings to cover the big wheels, and headlights, and 4 wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Then we need 2 wing mirrors. Clunk, clink. And a siren. And there's Tipper. Ta-da! Hi, Tipper. Ray's quickly loads the crates onto Tipper. And off Tipper goes. And then he stops and thinks, oh, that's right. Medical supplies for Stitch. So Tipper drops off the first crate with Stitch. And then he delivers some new parts in the second crate for Squish. Thanks, Hector, says Ray's. And Hector says,
happy to help. Bye.